Hey, Diane, I was wondering if you could help me know where to get started if I wanted to do podcasting. It's something I've always kind of had a desire to do, but I have no clue where to start.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for asking. And I'm going to actually pull up, well, I'm going to tell you the simple answer, and then I'm going to pull up a really cool diagram that we actually just got created yesterday, and I'm really
Oh,
excited
wow.
about it. So I thought podcasting was hard, and then I avoided, well, actually, let me go, but wait, I used to podcast back in the old days, and I used Blog Talk Radio. Okay. And that
Mhm.
was free. Great, great, great. But then I moved over to YouTube, and I've been like a YouTube girl running down the road. So earlier this year, I said, well, I want to learn how to be a podcast girl, and bought all these trainings. Okay. Long story short, I don't need all the trainings. All you have to do, here's the magic. All you have to do is log into Zoom, just like we are. All I have to do is log into Zoom. So I
Oh,
log
wow.
into, yeah, see, this is why I'm like, this is so good. So I log into Zoom, and now I understand I can do we multitask.
Sure.
So I logged into Zoom last week and recorded a podcast about my silent retreat. I was talking just like this. It was just me. But if I was interviewing you on my podcast, I would meet you here, right? We would
Correct.
be video, and we'd be remembering some of the people can't see us
Sure.
because we're recording once. At the end, we're talking, whatever, talking, we're done, we click out, and then I end up with a MP4. I get the audio and the video. That always comes anyway. Well, who knew? All I have to do is so I take the video, I upload it to my YouTube, I send the audio right to my virtual assistant, Callie, who's amazing, who does everything for me. And then ahead of time, I mean, I had to record a podcast intro. I had to decide my podcast name. I had to, have her make me, a little podcast square, a little cutesy
Hmm.
square. And then she got me set up on Apple, Spreaker, all the places, right? There's all these podcast places. I don't know how to do that. I don't need to know how to do that. Like, stay out of the weeds, people. All I need to log in, record a video, record it, and get it sent to the people that know how to do that faster than I ever will. And so let me pull up the diagram, because we were talking through this with my team, and I was having this massive aha moment. I was like, I've been doing this, and I still didn't know that this is what I was doing. Can you see this, Kim?
Yes.
Okay, so I was just kind of shocked and in awe. Create your content. So we kind of just talked about that. Like, if I start with a video, it gives me much more. So there's kind of a stream. So we create our content, like I just said, and then I will take that, and I can upload it either to YouTube or Vimeo, wherever you so choose. Great.
Hmm.
And then I take that um then I take that audio recording, I send it to my VA. She puts it here for me. If you know how to do that, great, go for it. But I don't want to spend my time doing
No.
that.
Right.
But here's where it gets really even better. So then we can take it, and we have that audio, and there's a system called Descript.
Hmm.
There, okay, and that I believe that we have used that so far, and that's where I can grab the very rough transcript. Okay, so then I have that transcript, and then guess what? I might need to clean it up, and then it becomes a blog. Like, this is amazing. Then, so from that transcript, we have great stuff, and then it can become my blog. That can become part of my magazine. That can become part of my book.
That
That
is
can be.
genius.
I know, and that's where it can become like snippets that I post on Facebook. But
Yes.
but if I didn't see, I said, wait a minute, can you create me a diagram? And so my team is so amazing. They whip this out. She whipped this out in one day, and I'm like, that is unbelievable.
And that is like the total work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
The right here.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
exactly,
amazing.
exactly. So then I have all sorts of material to share in all my places.
Mhm.
And it's one, maybe that podcast was half an hour, right? Who knows? I'm going to stop sharing, but I mean, it can be that simple. It can
That
be
is
that simple. Because
amazing.
I mean, I have fancy, and here's a couple other, I have fancy microphones. I don't really actually use that. I have AirPods, and those work just fine because it's getting all the other distractions. My audio is going straight into Zoom.
Right.
Like if we were doing something different, I might need this. I keep this here just in case. But finding out and I could record a podcast just from like my voice memo app, I guess. But once I realized, I could do it and do all these streams down the path, I was like, that is a training. So anyway, thank you, Kim, for being here to ask me this question. And so I could
Sure.
record the training that I needed to record anyway. So we just multitask in a multitasking way.
I love it.
And so does that help? Does that make sense?
It does. And I'm like, we're just two women getting it done is what we're doing. I love it. Yes, absolutely. That is very helpful. Thank you
Okay,
so
good.
much.
Good. So basically, I'm going to just finish with this and then we'll turn off the recording for the sake of those listening. Here's the deal, friend. It's easier than you think. Whatever it is, it's probably easier than you're making it. Why? Because we overcomplicate every normal thing. We overthink it, we overcomplicate it. We're making things like take 6 months. They really need 6 days. And so move faster. This is me like going after it. Move faster, get out of your own way. Stop being the bottleneck. Stop being the bottleneck in your CEO experience, because CEOs don't spend that much time. They have to keep going. You're going to fail, and you're going to fail with, fun and joy in your life. Okay. And remember, we're not doing brain surgery. It's a podcast. So you're not going to break anybody. You're not breaking. Just keep going, keep going. Don't, and let me make sure I say this, hire help. You just heard, I have 4 women on my team. Guess what?
Yes.
They, at the end of every month, they send me a bill. And I pay them. I pay them fast and furious because I couldn't do what I'm good at without them.
Right.
And you just saw this amazing document that, I would never in my whole life long be able to make something that looks like that. Nor should I. That is not my gift. I'm paying her for her gift. So be very, very willing to pay other people. We're all entrepreneurs. I have sent so many clients to those 4 women that I just mentioned. They all do different things for me. And I know exactly most of the time who to send something to so that they are using their best gifts. So anywho, this is our mini training on why you can do a podcast. And then your main job is just actually putting it on the calendar, showing up and doing it. Putting it on the calendar, showing up and doing it. Your business is a habit. It doesn't get built unless you actually flex it. So thank you for listening. I'm going to turn off the video right now or turn off the recording. Bye. If you want to find out more, DianeCunningham.com.